Hi water signs, I'm Lorraine and welcome to Sun, Moon, Star 333 Tarot. This reading is for the month of January and I'm really sorry I didn't get yours out with the fire signs, the air signs and the earth signs. It was just a bit chaotic on the run up to Christmas there. But sorry, something stuck in my throat, so maybe somebody's finding it hard to get their words out to you, or maybe you're finding it hard to express yourself to someone else, or maybe it's just your self-expression in some way. Maybe you're holding back, because I kind of feel like some of your reading here is basically showing, is basically wanting to highlight basically you prioritising relationships with other people now, like higher, putting them in a higher order basically than your own creative desire to basically pursue something in your life, something that you could build as a business, I'm feeling. Right, so what I was getting in your channeled messages there, your spirit guides brought forward, basically what I was feeling was a hug from like someone in spirit, and I could just feel them hugging someone, and it felt like someone that they looked at as young in their eyes, like a child, and this child had like a plait in the back of their hair, and I kind of feel like whoever that can take this message, that would be taking this hug from someone in spirit, basically I'm feeling like they're going through a period where they're going through emotional withdrawal. They're literally, rather than basically walking away from a situation, I feel like they can't walk away, so they're literally having to like withdraw emotionally, because you can't just get up and pack your bags in certain situations. Sometimes we've got to stay where we are. I feel like that's where I'm feeling. A person who's basically withdrew emotionally because they can't just get up and walk away from their life. And I feel like spirit is coming in to give you a hug. The person that they're coming in to give a hug, I'm feeling like must be female, because I was seeing the plait in the back of someone's hair. Of course it could be a man or whatever, a boy, whatever, but it felt like a young female energy, a young girl. But you don't need to be a young girl now, it's just that spirit sees you as young in their eyes. So basically that's what I was getting with you. But the emotional withdrawal that you are having to withdraw from is because you're literally having to have some heart healing. I'm feeling like your heart is like kind of like feeling completely broken. It's like I just felt that green heart chakra energy like coming through with the hug from spirit. I kind of feel, and I just seen 333 on the timer there on my phone on the camera. I kind of feel like maybe you should get to somewhere where you can ground yourself, get out in your garden, walk in the grass. I know it's freezing cold outside. Go to a beach, get out in fresh air, go a walk, ground your energy somehow. Do some breathing meditation exercises maybe as well. But anyway, so we'll get into your reading. I kind of feel like you're basically putting in your work, because what we've got here at the bottom of the deck, you've got patience and planning, and you've got at the bottom of the deck with the chakra cards, you've got expansion. So I feel like you're basically you're planning business wise, building up your pentacles, but you're wanting to expand, you're wanting word of mouth to go about, so that basically you can get things up and running, maybe in a business, or maybe it's just you're wanting to expand in some way anyway. But you've got the two of wands in the reverse here, and it's saying that you've got fears in taking the next step, and you're worried about your abilities maybe. It could sometimes mean delayed travel, but we don't really have any other travel cards on the cards in front of me, so I won't go into that just yet. But so basically, you've got here in your past, you've got the Five of Swords in the reverse and the Ten of Wands in the reverse. I feel like the Five of Swords being in the reverse and the Ten of Wands, it's like both of them, basically you're just wanting a peaceful resolution with someone. You're wanting to put down the burdens. You're basically, with the Five of Cups being in the reverse, it's like you're wanting to move forward and accept. Maybe you want to heal a situation with someone that you're in a relationship with and sees an opportunity with this person. This would be in your near present energies. This isn't like a long time ago, like years ago. Maybe this might be coming up for you now, because sometimes your recent past can be present energies as well if we haven't yet stepped into these. But I feel like what you're wanting to do is basically wanting to like compromise and put burdens down, move on with this Five of Cups being in the reverse. And your union with another person could be in love, but it could also be just like with someone that you are in a soulmate relationship basically with, and you're wanting to no longer like let opportunities pass you by. You want opportunities, you want to grab them with both hands, and you want to let go of regret. Sorry, I was just fixing my bracelets there. You want to seize opportunities and let go of regrets and basically find your motivation and your enthusiasm and start being proactive, I'm feeling. You want to find celebration in your present moment, basically. You're wanting a celebration, a reunion with someone, but it's like you've got the Ace of Swords in the reverse, which means that there's no assertive action being took here, because the Knight of Cups in the reverse would be someone moving towards another person. It would be action, it would be basically being proactive, but it's in the reverse here. I'm feeling like someone isn't offering up basically their cup of emotion, but their swords would be their thoughts and their feelings. The cup with the Knight of Cups would be their emotions, so that would be them offering their emotion to you, and the sword would be their thoughts about a situation, about a reunion basically. I feel like they're not offering this up to you, and they're not offering up, like the Ace of Wands would be like them wanting to like offer you a new beginning, but it's like it's in the reverse here. You could be dealing with an Aries because we've got the Emperor in the reverse. So this person might be, they might be a father figure. They might be like your partner's, it could be like your children's father, it could be your boss, it could be anything who's in the Emperor type of role, the boss in some way. And the Judgment in the reverse could basically mean someone preventing, basically, they're just not making a decision. So they could be like sitting on the fence, they could be dilly-dallying, they could basically be sitting in fear of making a decision, which cripples them. It no longer makes them feel like the Emperor upright, it no longer gives them a sense of empowerment. Instead, it's like making them feel like they're crippled in their own emotional loss or something like that. Because I'm saying that because the Ace of Wands in the reverse can be like our own negative emotions and our own negative feelings of depression and feeling down, which would make them delay this and not offer their feelings and not offer their thoughts in regards to getting together and having a reunion where you would offer these thoughts and feelings and ideas, and the judgment upright would be like a reunion. Basically, it would be like getting back together with someone from the past. But I didn't get to finish this here, so basically this is what you're wanting. You want to seize this opportunity with this person, but you've got the maiden and you've got Gabe the retriever here, right? Both of them, this is 14 and this is 41, so both is mirror. It's like a mirror, sorry, these are both mirroring each other, but the maiden is basically sitting here. I just feel like she's wanting a new beginning with this person, and this person here is like someone that you may have lost, but you're wanting an honest communication with them. Maybe they're wanting it too, because he's holding the pearl to his throat, and like his mind and his third eye and his crown chakra is all highlighted here with being lit up. So it's like his mind is going over and over and over everything, basically. So this would be 5. 1 add 4 is 5. 4 add 1, that's 5. So both of these are in conflict. Both of these are having inner conflict about maybe a conflict that yous had with each other. But maybe this maiden is wanting to have a conversation with someone that she's lost in the past, because Gabe the retriever, he comes up when we've lost something. This is like one of the fairies that we can reach out to help us find something that we've lost from the past. And you've been asked to release this person. If it's not a person, it's the energy of the conflict. Now the conflict between each other, you have been asked to basically release this, because this is peaceful resolution. This is moving on and accepting, putting down burdens, seizing opportunities in this union. So you've been asked to release the conflict that you are having with each other. And then with all these energies, basically someone who's holding back, probably most likely because of their own negative thoughts, feelings, like there's negative emotions going on in their head, basically. And they feel like they've missed an opportunity with this judgment being in the reverse. The Ace of Wands being in the reverse, the Ace of Swords. It's like 2 aces basically suggest union and partnership. Both of these are in the reverse, so it's basically just saying it's not came together, but it can come together, but it's not saying, to me, I'm just feeling like someone's at an impasse. An impasse is like when someone's got to a point where they've got like, you've got two paths to follow, basically, but one of them is no longer open for growth, basically. So it's like, and the reason why it's no longer open for growth is because they're letting their fears with Hojab, whatever, like with him and guarding at the gate, it's basically someone's letting their fears overtake, basically, them busting through, guardian of the gate, basically, and them expressing themselves. So their fears is holding them back. That's that negative emotion, the fact that they feel like they've missed an opportunity with you. And I feel like there's been some like devil energy here. Now, like the energy of like the devil card, I feel like this was a negative connection in a way where there's been some codependency, or there's been some addiction in some level that's left a person in this state where they feel like they no longer can, their fears are just basically crippling them from basically moving forward towards this basically reunion with you. I feel like in this energy, in this past energy, there was an opportunity to heal and seize the opportunities with this Four of Cups. But it was like there was some sort of secrecy in this past energy that stopped the healing from occurring. So basically, because the secret stopped the healing from happening, it took it back into this devil energy. The devil energy is like someone covering up something. Maybe it's just covering up their own feelings and emotions, because the devil energy can be like our own ego, basically stopping us. Ego would be our fears trying to protect us, basically, because it feels like that we would get hurt if we were to seize the opportunity and do all this, find a peaceful resolution, put down the burdens, acceptance, moving on, compromise, in a union, seize opportunities. Our fears go like that. Oh, but what if it's the complete opposite? And what if this and what if that, and what could go wrong? And now, like, it's just you basically start painting a picture of everything that basically could go wrong, and that would be that devil energy. So basically, you had an opportunity to have healing, but there was some sort of fear and anxiety, or there was some sort of secret. And I'm feeling probably most likely it was fear and anxieties with this Jehoiab card here. It was like fear, anxiety that crippled the connection from basically moving forward here. So as we move forward into your future energies, you've got the Hangman in the reverse with the Page of Wands. So the Hangman in the reverse is normally someone basically stuck in a negative pattern. They're basically just stuck in a negative pattern, but it's time for, I feel like it's time for them to detach themselves. I'm feeling like this is yourselves, water signs. I feel like you were stuck in a negative pattern, maybe holding off for someone to change for you. And I feel like it's time for you to detach from that situation and move forward, and you step into this Page of Wands energy. I feel like this is where your artistic, creative pursuits is going to come into play. I feel like this is time for you to move forward. You're at this impasse. It's time for you to detach yourself now. One path, oh, I'm stuck to my top there. One path is no longer available to you, and it's time for you to move forward, basically, in another way. So basically, this Hangman card is telling you it's time that you are basically stuck in a negative pattern with this past and present energy, and it's time for you to basically look forward to the future with this Page of Wands. You have to look forward to the future by basically pursuing your creativity and finding inspiration, basically, by moving forward fearlessly. You might feel like you're a bit, you don't have like all the tools, basically. Being the Page, you feel like you've not got absolutely everything that you need to make a big successful business, but I'm feeling like it's something creative that you're doing. I feel like you could get together with maybe 3 other people. I'm feeling 3 other people, right? Because I'm saying 3 other people because we've got the Hangman, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Obviously it could be more people. There's 3 pyramids here. I'm feeling 3, yourself and 3 other people. I feel like you could all get together and brainstorm. This Hangman, the light round his head is just really, really illuminating to me, like a lot. And he's wearing a blue top and he's wearing red trousers. So I'm feeling like his head is like being illuminated. This is brainstorming. The blue is the communication. So you and 3 other people brainstorming. Like, how can we get this going? What can we do? What can we do to make it better? And I kind of feel like the red is you, basically, you building a stable foundation for yourself. The Hangman is standing on one leg here, and it looks like the number 4 actually. Maybe it's, you and 3 other people would make 4s. So 4 makes sense. So like, I feel like, so what, like a table has 4 legs, a house has 4 walls, stability. I'm just hearing red foundation, stability. It's like you're going to brainstorm with yourself and 3 other people, and it's like this communication, this brainstorming is going to get all, it's going to be like an explosive, like basically bang of creativity within yourself now, like basically gifting yourself this permission for you to basically dream. Do you know what I mean? And dream yourself into independence. Because I kind of feel like maybe before you've got this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like maybe before you didn't have all your money the way that it didn't make you feel stable. Any money that you did have in the past, maybe it kind of came in one hand and went out in the other. So now you're like wanting to find this 9 of Pentacles. This is like complete financial security. 9 of Pentacles is really an independence kind of card. Very successful, building up your business, finding profit and wealth and prosperity, freedom, having a lot of self-worth. Maybe in the past, a lot of signs you might have had like some low self-worth with this Queen of Pentacles that being in the beginning, in the reverse, sorry. Maybe in the beginning, that's what I'm trying to say, like before you had low self-worth, and maybe now you're beginning to find your self-worth because you're moving on to calmer waters, but you're still in your head, all these thoughts around this person, this child, maybe yourself and your children. Maybe you're trying to navigate yourself and your children towards calmer waters, basically. But this is basically you trying to find your own emotional stability and your own feelings and your thoughts. And then I'm feeling like by you doing this, it's going to take you it's going to basically navigate you with this 6 of Swords into a more happier, stable time than basically what it was feeling like before with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Iris of the Rainbow talks about basically busting through the rain cloud. So like it was like a bit of a dark time that you might have been going through before. But the Spirit Dancer says it's like this is like you basically busting like through that rain cloud into you basically having freedom. You basically, your self-expression basically with whatever your creative pursuits are. Then you've got impartiality. They're holding 2 paintings. This person's holding 2 paintings. That's your creativity, whatever it is, your self-expression. But it's like you're holding yourself down to, like, I can't do this, or I can't send it out, or I can't give it out until I've got perfection. And they're saying, I'm just hearing, like, there's no such thing as perfection. Because if you're going to wait for perfection for everything, you'll never ever be able to achieve perfection, because you'll always see something as imperfect. So you have to like step into the shoes of seeing in the imperfect you will see the perfection, basically. So like when you step in and see it from a different perspective, basically. And this will help you expand with this expansion card. And then the patience and the planning all ties in at the very end, basically. Patience and planning. This is 7 of Pentacles. This is like you. This is basically you brainstorming with you and 3 other people. Oh, there you go. New beginnings. So you've got the film. So basically water signs, where you're going is you're currently going towards being the Fool. So basically you're feeling like this Page of Wands, this youth, you feel like you're right at the very start. You maybe feel like you've not got very much, what do you call that, like, it's like you've not got much, basically, like going to school and going to university and getting all the different, what do you call that? Like getting all your exam results and everything so that you can step into a new career role or whatever. I feel like you feel like you've not got, oh, why am I so stuck? I feel like I'm stuck for words. You've got the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is emotional loss. This is maybe why you've emotionally withdrawn, and maybe this is where the hug from Spirit is coming in. But you will have triumphant success. I feel like you feel as if you've been buried alive, because this hand is coming out of this ground basically with his sword now, like, and busting through. I feel like maybe this may be you like busting through into your new beginning. So you might feel like you've not got the bloody, why can I not get that? The heart chakra again, so that's basically what's at the, like, hindering this. I feel like you feel as if you're not got enough, I don't even know, I feel like I'm actually stuck for words. Maybe that's what you kind of feel like. You feel as if you're stuck for words, or stuck at moving forward. That's that Hangman. Maybe that's why I'm feeling like that. You're just feeling like you're stuck, you can't move forward, and I hope that makes sense to someone, because I feel like when this happens in readings, when I get this way, where I feel like I can't find the right word that I'm feeling, that I want to say, it's because that's what the reading is bringing through. That is the message it is bringing through for you. And you've got at the bottom of the deck here for like your fairy cards, you've got the Pook. So the Pook is basically a resolution of seemingly opposites. So it's like you feeling like you've not got enough, basically, you just feel like you're not mature enough, or you've just not basically reached the goals, and you're not dependable maybe. You feel like you've not got enough, I don't know, I feel like you just need to get yourself up and going, and you will find it, like your determination and your diligence and your hard work basically will push you forward. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you just need to like knuckle down, and I feel like that Seven of Pentacles kind of energy is basically saying it's only a temporary pause in action for you having this new beginning here. I feel like you're just putting your footprints out there on the world, and I feel like you need to give yourself a pat on the back for doing that to basically begin with, but also like see your own self-worth in the situation. Right there, we've got two, it's just come out there. So we've got the Ra, that's you putting your all in, your drive, your motivation, getting like that boof. And it's like you've got the Lom here, so it's like because of some emotional loss with another person, it could be with a partner. You feel tattered and torn, you feel like you just feel like you've put your all into a relationship basically, and kind of feel like a bit worn down, and maybe that's why you're finding it hard to start this new beginning. You've got Ike the Iomancer here. He talks about he looks at the small details of everything, of your contracts, of us getting up and going and starting a new business, or us with our partners and our life contracts, who are like our soulmate unions. He looks at all these contracts and he doesn't miss the tiny wee details. So I feel like you're currently going through some sort of tower moment here, but at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Singer of Courage. So you've just literally got to get yourself up and going, find the strength within yourself to get yourself up and going, and basically just micromanage. I'm hearing with the Iomancer, you have to micromanage, so you have to literally start with like small things and be like bit by bit, you will start to see that you've got lots done, rather than feeling like you've got to like tackle a big piece or a big portion of everything at one time. It's like micromanage. And I feel like you're going through a big emotional loss. But I've got the Tower energy here. I could be talking specifically to a Scorpio, or maybe in the Scorpio time frame, basically, round about the end of October and November. Maybe someone went through a tower moment. But regardless, I just feel like you need to find like the strength within yourself to find this courage. Get yourself up, get yourself going. Like we've got the figure of 8 here. It's like infinity. It's like just keep going and keep going. Continue. Just keep going. Keep your drive going, your determination, your diligence, your hard work. Just keep motivation. And I'm just hearing something that I think I've actually said it in another video before, but it was like something that we used to say when I was like a wee girl and we were playing a game, and you used to say, keep the kettle boiling, which would just mean like you keeping the momentum going. Now just keep going and going and going and going. Don't stop no matter how tired you get, basically. So I hope that makes some sense to people out there. And I'm going to pull you a wee card with the Rebel deck. Summer. So angels and spirit guides, please bring forward a message for the water signs. Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio. Oh, you get 3? What? That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. So there you go. I told you. You've got some creative pursuit, project, person, whatever it is, that idea is waiting there. It's waiting on you, water signs. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. So basically that is pure, oh my god. That's that negative thoughts and feelings that we have within ourselves that basically I was talking about in these present energies. And then you've got some good shit is about to happen. So don't let your issues fuck it up. So there you go. Don't let your issues basically fuck up that project, that idea, that person, whatever it is that you've got, that you want to get up and get going for. Don't let your shitty thoughts get in the way of basically some good shit happening to you. So one wee angel card, and then that's me done your reading. And I'm really sorry about getting stuck for words, but that was definitely a message within a message. Parents. So basically, your parents may have like you may have some like issues basically regarding your parents anyway. Maybe that was that hug from spirit that I was feeling could be coming from your parents. The divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. So there you go, water signs, and at the bottom of the deck you've got throat chakra. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. and remember I was saying that my throat was closing up on me, and you've got vacuum away fear. So this is hindering you, your fear. This is this card here that I was talking about. That's your fear and your anxiety that's crippling you. So vacuum away fear. Call upon Archangel Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, your situation, and everyone involved, basically, to bring in healing. See this? This is like healing, to bring in healing with you in past life issue. This situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. So I feel like there's some energy work, basically, that you could benefit from. Past life regression also. I'm feeling like this could be in your past life, as in like you in this lifetime, but you sometime in your past. I feel like there's been some experience maybe related to your parents. That you want to speak up about, basically. I feel like it's time for you to heal from basically any issues with your parents. And I feel like I was getting a hug from Spirit, so maybe that is one of your parents in heaven. So there you go, water signs, and I'm really sorry for getting stuck for words, like I said again. But if you enjoyed your reading, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.